Hey, what's up, guys? Another an old issue of G.I.Combat. This one I purchased this recently, going through the back issues of one of the comic stores near me. It was pretty. It wasn't a bad price. Lots of fun. This is. I'm talking about the craziness, right? What happens in this comic is as in other comics and other issues of G.I. Combat. What happens in these comics is as crazy as anything you saw in Japanese manga at the time, and this is the mid '70s. At this point, it's '76, October '76. And now the Hornet tank is officially an M4 Sherman, right? And will be one till the end in 1988 when it's not published anymore. Particularly, it's the cast M4, not the one with the welded front. And of course, but still here you see, what is this? This was the Patchwork tank, which had just ended. I actually have the issue where the Patchwork tank sees its last action. They should have stuck with that tank, man. They should have stuck with that because it would make sense how these tank was able to like blow up King Tigers and whatnot, and other tanks with ease. Right? But anyway, let's get into it. The wartime forgot that was part of Weird War Tales. It's an island in the Pacific where there was still dinosaurs, and Japanese and Americans would come across them, and I guess they combined that here with their other flagship title. So once again, the great Sam Glanzman, right? Great artwork. We know he can draw military stuff, but we also know he can draw dinosaurs from the Kona, that awesome magazine, that the awesome comic he had done, I think, for Dell. So it starts out the usual, the ghost of Jeb Stuart, of the Confederacy. Oh, he gives a cryptic warning to Jeb Stuart and his crew, who for some reason are in the Pacific. Okay? The Sergeant Rock too, he would end up in the Pacific. They would go all over the place. So they were winning the war single handedly. But it sets up the thing, and of course these Jap Zeros are coming in, and then look at this. Right, now we're cooking. So, and obviously, oh man, it's just ripping the Zeros apart. So they have a parachute on the deck. Right? And look at this. Okay, you want to talk about craziness, right? Craziness. Okay, anything that's coming out in Japan at this time can't be any more crazy than this. This is insane. This is crazy. And this right here, this is probably one of the best panels in comic book history. Look at this. You have an M4 with a parachute blasting a giant pterodactyl with the Japanese and American planes being shattered. So anyway, and he lands on a volcano. Right? And look at all the old gags. Look at that. Belmore, the South Shore. And look at these gags. I like this one here. Magic soap powder. Sprinkle a little of this magic powder on each sub. When anyone uses this up, their hands and face will turn bloody red. It's like, this is harassing people. You know? At this point, stink loader, the X-ray specs, the joy buzzers. Oh, what a great time this was. But getting back to this, so, oh, dude, so, oh yeah, you know I like tanks fighting dinosaurs, as you know from my previous work, but. And it's funny, once again, I keep bringing it up. Like, remember in Robotech New Generation, Mospeada, they ran into dinosaurs. And they also ran into primitive people that tied them up and wanted to feed them to their god. So, a lot of these are tropes, right? So, you saw this in freaking Return of the Jedi. So, Cargo Cult, they're worshipping the tank. They think the tank killed this, not the people, right? So, and then, oh... So, I mean, this is just awesome. And look. And, oh, look at Aquamel Twinkies. They used to have these. I remember Hostess Twinkies, man. I mean, I had a Twinkie years ago. I mean, as a kid, you ate them. I had a Twinkie, man. It tasted like chemicals to me. I don't know. Anyway, And the tank's massive treads crush the life out of the dread creature. Nice. So now, of course, we get into the end of the story here. And remember the warning, right? The cryptic warning that the ghost of Jeb Stewart gave him. Beware of the enemy within, Jeb, right? And as they come out, oh, there's a Jap ship, right? It was expecting us, right? And she's like, surrender, you haven't a chance. He's like, what, you flip, drop that scarf, and then he sees a miniature radio transmitter. The Japs knew where we were all the time. You were tipping them off. You're a spy. Oh, betraying your man again. Oh, actually, obviously she's a German spy helping her Japanese comrades fight global banking and plutocracy. Oh, shit. Anyway, the Japs open up. So this is crazy. They actually... The Hornet tank takes out a, I guess this is a, I don't know, a cruiser or something. What is it? It's just a ship. I don't know, but they take it out. But it launches a plane before it sinks. Yeah, I mean, I know you're like, if you're getting mad because like, oh, this is bullshit. It's dude, you're talking to me. You know me. You know how I look at this conflict. But this is too crazy. You gotta enjoy this, right? Real quick, as they go on a thing, right? DC TV series. This is 76, right? So you had Shazam. You had Isis. Remember when Isis meant something? It was this chick. Obviously, Isis is the old goddess, right? And all, you know. And I remember this show. It was like this chick was pretty hot. It was one of those live action shows. And actually, no, these are comics. My bad. Well, yeah, this was a show. And welcome. Oh God. Welcome back, Carter. Remember this? I remember this show. This is like where I grew up. This fucking guys. And of course, the Super Friends. Right? I always remember Super Friends. Okay, Justice League, whatever. This, the Super Friends. Anyway, so going through here. Look at the Space 1999. What a series that was. The first season was one of the best sci-fi shows ever. Yeah, and like everyone want to be muscular. Everybody wants muscles. Right, toxic masculinity. Yeah. Anyway, so they shoot the zero down. And look at this woman thinks she's gonna get away. Obviously, she's German. She's the most evil race that ever existed, and she goes, but she gets hers, right? You know, good God, no. It's like, yeah. So actually, she was the hero in this. But anyway, so then the destroyer comes and saves them. So like I said, right, the war, the time forgot. Now we can get on with this war. So you know, how many pages was this? It was crazy fun. It was a lot of. This was great. I mean, back in the day, like this was. It was fun, and look how great the art is, man. And just, oh man, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, we got the what is this? All right, welcome back, Carter. Right, so Vinny Barbarino, hey, Mr. Carter, in Washington. Hi there. Yeah, I remember this show. You had Juan Epstein, right? Signed Epstein's mother. And Horshack, right? And of course, Carter himself, okay? In Brooklyn, in James Buchanan High, which is funny because James Buchanan is was born not far from here. Right? But anyway, it's funny to me. I wonder how many issues of this came out. It's like, yeah, it's very Brooklyn, if you know what I mean. But was it probably not a good thing in the long run? But Welcome Back, Carter was funny. Come on, man. So we're not gonna be like that. Look at this. Oh, the human oddities. What is this? Exploitation. Oh, and we got karate. The karate was like, oh, the greatest self-defense system known to man. It's like magic. It's like, oh, you got be taller, right? Skateboards, right? Yeah, just whatever. So, and it's funny, obviously G.I.Combat gets bigger later on, but at this point it was like a regular sized comic. So you have the backup, right? Rick Estrada, another Filipino artist, and the proto CIA comes here with the French Resistance, and they're gonna blow up the trains. The Stuka is shooting these communist guerrillas. So, yeah, good job, do it, go ahead, do it. But obviously, I don't know what happened with that. It just stopped. I have to edit this in. But the backup story, the OSS, which is the proto CIA, right, with this bald fucker. Oh, anyway, and then we got Rick Estrada, another Filipino artist. So now you have the proto CIA doing what they do well. In this case, helping French communist guerrillas. Okay? And luckily, the heroic Stuka comes in and kills these red scum. Yes, good. But they managed to blow up this train and kill lots of innocent civilians. So, and now this woman sneaks in as a French maid. Right? But this guy is so evil. He has a monocle. He thinks it's 1915 or something. So, and you got the look at this. You are very pretty for our line. So, Merci, monsieur. And it's like, how do I know you do not belong to the French underground, and that you have not poisoned the champagne to finish what dynamite failed to do? It's like, oh no, monsieur, mon dieu, no, no. It's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna fix her ass, right? But she drank it and it was okay. Ha 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 ha. So evil. Look at it. Yeah, and just in case you forgot who these guys were, and luckily, I'll pull this one. Boom! There you go. We didn't kill any innocent people in there either. So, that's it. So the CIA did it. The OSS, we helped the communists again. Very good, very good. But you get the letter section. The letter section. So, and that's it. You got more prizes for cash. So, let's look at these real quick before we end it. He had some cool stuff, man. Telescopes. I remember you got an old camera. You got this remote control cars. I remember these were big. I always remember the cars flying off the track all the time. Because you had to control it. I didn't know that as a little kid when I would play with someone else's set. So anyway, it's all that matters not now. So, but that was the G.I.Combat. It was a lot of fun. Whoop.